Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets big. Well, I'm talking to you, Muslim, Christian, and the Hebrew. Anything to do with God to unite, or else we are through. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Everybody singing this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free. They united in Ghana, Mali and Nigeria. All over Africa, the people are getting together. They were united in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Angola. And movers vision like the world over from Cape to Cairo, one Africa. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Come on, today tonight. Brothers and sisters, let us there is a need for unity. The best for you and me. There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. Unity. Everybody joining this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free. Let us unite, let us unite. Come on, it's tonight. Let us unite, let us unite. Brothers and sisters, let us unite. Well, they're uniting in Trinidad, Tobago, and Grenada. Sing it with Tobago and Jamaica. Let us unite in America. The other one moving in Asia. The red man awakening in India. The one man rising up in Africa. Let us jump up in America. There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. All righty then. All righty then. Deacons of Reality in the house. All right. Let's get this party started, right? Let's get this party started quickly. Right? Ah! You know when I start that way? It's something that grinds my gears. Woo! Let's do this. Let's do this before I forget what I want to say. You get older, you forget what you want to talk about. Okay. As always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always. Thank you for joining us on this edition of what we call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper, the host of this program, known here on social media, wherever you may find me. I am known as the mighty Angel Snub 7. I am your soul brother. Number one. Okay. The topic that we chosen, and I just want to have fun. I just want to get this off my chest. It's something that grinds my gears. And I just want to keep it real, like I always do. And I'm not looking for friends. You want to be an enemy? You want to come up against this? Then so be it. I'm not going to lick your backside. I'm not a butt kisser. I'm not going to bow down and submit to your supreme wisdom and your knowledge and all this other stuff that y'all believe in. You can work with me or you don't have to. I don't care. But I would advise you just to leave me the hell alone. Keep my name out your mouth. Go on about your business. Because you can't touch this. Like MC Hammer said, you can't touch this. Now, to show you or give us an example of what I care about people talking about me, I'm going to show you. Look, here we go. I hope that you can hear this audio. This is this is old news. It might be new news to some of y'all, but this is old news. I'm going to bring it up because it fits the topic that I'm talking about right now. So I hope that you can hear this audio. I'll try to bring it up if you can't hear it. Now, this is how it always starts off when people first know you. They praise you. They love you. La-di-dee, la-di-da, la-da-dee. This is an example. Watch this. Okay.
Peace. Hi, brother. How you doing? I want to marry you. Yes, sir. I just had to call. I don't know if you're going to get this message, brother, sitting on. But teaching, brother, for real. Teach hard.
I want to marry you.
I thank you for that. Peace. Assalamu alaikum. I'm getting ready to go to sleep, but I had to finish up some things. But I was listening to your video, the one where you were standing up, looking like a fresh FYI. You look so handsome. I just wanted to kiss you.
I look so handsome. I just want to kiss you.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum. Peace. Wow.
I don't know when you're going to get this message, but
how quickly
I just want to let
change.
you know you are done. Your life has already been a mess, and it's going to get worse. That was low down and dirty what you would do to a woman with children, and you know I need my car, and you're going to take my car keys, but that's not right because I will get another. I'm getting another car key made. And then for you to cause the near, you dirty snake in the grave.
I'm a dirty snake.
I pray you die.
I pray you die.
You're done. Everything you dish at, you're going to get it back now, for real. Because you playing with the wrong one. That was low down and dirty. And if I even had any thought of even talking to you again, you just blew it. So don't count on a happy life because you will not be having a long one at all.
Whoa. They determine when you're going to die
and again, I don't know when you're going to receive this message, but how can you take my car keys and how could you try to do something to come between me and my daughter even more? You are so wrong. But I already know you're immoral. All the nasty pictures of the women you have on your computer, and then all the nastiness looking at people's vaginas and butts and tits. You are immoral and low down and dirty. And I'm going to tell you something else. You did not do anything but make our life a living hell. And I was not going to let you do that, walking around like some deranged person, like you really know you are. So if you want to use this, play it out to whoever, so they'll hear how immoral you are and how hateful you are and spiteful you are, because I would have never did that to you.
Whoa.
And again, I don't know when you're going to receive this message, but how can you take my car keys and how could you try to do something to come between me and my daughter even more?
It's amazing. It's amazing about these relationships. I went from handsome and wonderful to just, I'm pure dirt. And I just done it for no reason. Okay. Let's hear some more allegations. I don't mind hearing allegations because they're not true. So why not? Let's hear some more allegations. Okay, let's find. The lady is not done. She's very, very angry.
Assalamu alaikum. Well, as you know, this is Sister Leah Muhammad, and it's been a while. However, I felt compelled to make this video. So here we go. In the name of Allah, Master Muhammad and his messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, a truth, a direction, a platform that built a nation that should be still in effect, but even if not, the philosophy, the theology of it should be in effect in our heart, soul, and mind, that we live off of that divine teaching every day. And so therefore, we should be living in a cultural way, in our own culture that was given to us by these divine men, these great men, these men who were about us every day. And so living this is not easy. We tend to look at things of the past and all the heroic things that Black men and women have done in the past. And I don't have to call out the names. You know the names, because the names are constantly repeated. The Sojourner Truths and Harriet Tubman and the Noble Drew Ali's and the Marcus Garveys and so forth and so on. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Master Farah Muhammad. You know, we sound these names all the time, but we talk about them in past tense, and we do nothing about standing in the legacy of those great people, doing the things,
ladies,
or
what
even
do this have to do
that they did in order to be heroic
with your topic?
So in that,
Master Farad Muhammad,
is pain. In that is struggle. In that
what
is
what is she trying to do? Trying to show how righteous and holy she is? What is she trying to do?
In that is difficulty. In that is being able to give up something.
Oh, so
if you're not willing to stand, no matter what around you is going on, if you're not willing to stand, no matter who it is, family, friend, or foe, that might stand in your way, and you're not willing to trudge on to the divine destiny, then you can't say you.
What has this to do with somebody stalking you, lady?
I used to, when I was a little girl, I used to say, I'm a stand if I have to go by myself. And so, though I've been married and I've had children, and I have loved my children with all my heart, soul, and mind, if my children get to a point in their lives where they become adults and they do not no longer want to follow the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in its effect, being decent women and men, knowing not to repeat the mistakes of our forefathers and of their grandparents, and not even me, though I try not to make some mistakes, I don't want none of my children, none of my girls to be baby mamas. I did not want that for them. I did not want my sons to be baby daddies. Those are things that cause a problem in the direct fiber of the family structure. And so here I am before you to say, you judge me, I don't care. But just like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad shared with his children, if you're not about what I'm teaching, you can hit the door. You can go on your own way, but as long as you're around me, you're going to have to submit to the will of Allah, Master Muhammad. That's exactly how I am. And that's how I've always been. So I have children that are out in that world, but you know what? I don't worry about them. That's their life. They made that decision. The ones that are still home with me, we are still standing on this teaching and living according to the divine culture that the gods gave to us. And that is knowing what to do, when to do, how to do, where to do, and who to do. And so as a Black woman, I feel compelled to be a strong example and a strong presence in my daughters' lives that they do not repeat the errors of the past. And I likewise for my sons wanted to inject them into relationships with men that I admired that had not made mistakes and became baby daddies and women abusers and things like that. So unfortunately for me right now, I'm dealing with a mentally insane stalker by the name of Ibn'rad, Taalik Ibn'rad, aka Snuff 7, or Angel Snuff 7, whose government name is Lauren Ray. And this guy is sick. And it took me less than 90 days to see this. And this is why we are no longer together. First of all, I thought that the brother was sincere. And I really believe he had a real big following. But you know how you can have at least 50 people listening to you when you have 100 million internet sites. I mean, this guy's all over the internet. He has hundreds of videos, maybe even thousands. And he's using the internet, trust and believe me, for therapy. Because Taalik Ibn'rad, aka Angel Snuff 7, is truly mentally insane. And brothers and sisters, it was a sad thing to have to accept on conception when I first saw him and got with him and began to interact with him, me and my children. It was a sad thing to have to accept, but it is what it is. And he should be taking his medication. But instead, he's using your attention, brothers and sisters, people, black, white, green, yellow, it doesn't matter, because he's all over the internet, all over the world, because he's on every internet site he can find. So my point is this: he's using this as therapy when he should be taking his medication. Some medications you just have to take. But him sitting up in his loneliness in a corner of a couch, or laying on a cot in a basement, or sitting in the back of his truck, you know, riding around the world, where he could be meeting people and interacting with people, but all he's doing is spending time on the internet making videos, because it's therapy for him. That's his couch. That's his couch. And everything he's feeling, the anger, the disappointment, the pain from his background and from his life and the things that have happened to him. Like, all of us have had things happen to us. But what determines your mental capacity is how you deal with it. And he has not been able to deal with it very well. So he uses the internet as his couch and as his therapy. Don't let him do this to you. Nothing he says has any validity. Nothing he says has any depth. Everything he speaks comes from some other person or some other school of thought or some other speech he heard or something like that. It's nothing authentic, because it's all him trying to find a way to deal with his own inner peace, to deal with his own inner pain, when he just needs to face the fact that it is what it is. So you have a man 50-something years old, don't have any children, don't have any interaction with anyone in his own family bloodline, because they are all kind of really sick. But he's trying to be the one that's the extreme, and he's not. And so he's been stalking me. I mean, actually literally stalking me. And here's the proof. A police report right here. Let me see if I can get it closer so you can see. Police report. And I'm already seeking counsel on how to deal with him, because being that he was mentally institutionalized for 10 years for the same crime, I don't know how to deal with that, really. I mean, I'm taken aback. But he keeps texting me. He keeps threatening me. He recently here, when he was here in February, well, January, because February left. Well, when he was here in January, something happened to my tabletop computer. And so since we were not at odds at that time, he went to fix it. Do you know he went in my computer, downloaded some software where he can tap into my computer no matter where he's at in the world, driving around on this truck driving job he's only had for a couple of months, and probably won't keep it for nothing but a couple of more months, because mentally insane people cannot stay on a job. But anyway, he's tapped into my computer and controls my computer to keep me from writing what I want to write and posting what I want to post. Who does that? That's an insane person. That's the work of an insane person who can't let go. I mean, I know I'm a good woman. I know I'm a good sister. He knows when he was here, he got well taken care of. But the fact remains, you are a grown man. You got issues, so you need to go out there and try to figure it out on your own. And if you don't want to take your medication, I cannot be your punching bag for your mental instability. So that is why he had to go. So brothers and sisters, again, help me bring a vibe that might help him move on, or else he's going to wind up back in the mental institution messing with me, because I'm not going to take it. And so now he's stalking my daughter. He's stalking my family. He's showing up at family events that he's not invited to. He's with my daughter, and everyone that knows that he's with my daughter, Zania Tahita Robinson, says they're sleeping together. And that's foul. And I won't forget my daughter for that. But that's another thing. She got wroth with me, left home, because she did not want to submit to the teachings. So she parted ways with me. And now she's got a grudge against me. So that's why she's dealing with Taalik. But they're both wrong. But he's only doing this to hurt me. And that's wrong. But he won't give up the fact we're not married. I sold the ring. I've tore up the license before I got them notarized that we were no longer married. It's over. So help me with that gift of God that we are. Send out a vibe that will move him on away from me and my family and my situation, period. Because whether it's good or bad, it's my life. He has nothing to do with it. What my relationship with my children, he has nothing to do with it. My relationship with my family, who are pork swine eating Negroes, he has nothing to do with it. So stay out of it. Just move on. And I know you all will agree. So I don't hate Snubbing Up 7, Angel Snubbing Up 7. I don't hate Taalik Ibn'rad. I feel sorry for him. And I just wish he would move on. But again, with me, my brothers and sisters, let's send out that vibe, that force that will make him move on before he finds himself back in the mental institution. Thank you for listening to me. More to come about Aaliyah Rebecca Muhammad and her life journey, because it's a
Oh, I was just trying to I couldn't help it. I just had to laugh. I'm trying to stay serious and keep a straight face, but I really truly had to laugh. So playing victim. Now, this woman, she did file she did file a police report, but anybody can file a police report for whatever reason. People use the police to do their dirty work every day. And brothers always complain about this all the time. They talk about how the sisters call the police for anything. Just they use the police as a tool against the brother. And brothers do it, it's vice versa, because brothers would do it on sisters too. I watch a lot of court shows, and men would call the police and they would file false charges. It's false charges against other people. There should be a law when it is clearly shown that a person is filing false charges. Charges should be filed against them for telling a damn lie. But basically, the only thing that you can do is really like go to civil court and try to sue these suckers. That's all that you can do. It should be criminal charges. That's a lie. You are misusing and abusing the law. And that's all she did. She called the police. And of course, they must respond. And of course, they have to file a report. I mean, that's the law. I am not worried about it because I'm not nowhere around. I'm gone. I'm not in the state. I'm driving a truck thousands of miles away, hundreds of miles away. It's a lie. The only thing you have to do is talk to my truck company and get the records. And you can easily see that I'm not nowhere near this person. Nowhere. It's lies. So they do it every day. They do it every day. And the rest of the allegations is hearsay. She offers no proof, no kind of evidence. She wants you to accept her word. Now, what I asked of her, and during this period of time, there was another sucker saying I was trolling his page and stalking him and some other riffraff. And I told all of them, I will pay for the lie detector test. The only thing you have to do is go take it. You take the lie detector test, and let's see what the results is. You are accusing me of this nonsense, and you know it's a lie. Take the lie detector test. I will pay for it. If I did anything to this woman, why she did not take the lie detector test? This fat ass guy that was talking about I was trolling him for years, when I asked you to take a lie detector test, why don't you take it? I'm going to pay for it. I'm paying for it. It's going to be prepaid. Guy in Nollywood, this fake ass, Arab looking Pan-Afrikan piece of trash, sewer rat, making allegations that I've done something to him. Ain't nobody did nothing to this fool. I will pay for the lie detector test. Go take it. I will get on the phone. I will set it up in New York, wherever the hell you live, and you go take it. Let's see what the result's going to be. Nobody bother you. I will take a lie detector test. Pay for it. I will happily go. No big deal, no problem. I already know what the result's going to be. The results is going to be on my side. Now, you talk all this, he's mentally ill, he's crazy. But if you got my record, 10 years worth of stuff, when you look at my records, they never report that I'm a liar. Nobody's writing, well, Taalik lied about this, and we suspect Taalik to do this, and you're not going to find none of that. I might be a lot of things, I'm not a liar. Also, when you get my records, there's no reports Taalik beat up women. I do not call women whores and bitches and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I do not put my hands on women. In fact, I don't put my hands on nobody. I was attacked by a guy. He tried to bust my head open with a pool stick. I was able to take the pool stick away from him, and I started to whoop on him, but I know he wasn't in his right state of mind, and I wasn't hurt, so I let him go. I was justified to take that pool stick and beat the hell out of that cat, but I didn't. But I did not. Now, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on her allegations, but I just want to bring just a few things to light why you're lying. I have no reason to lie. Nobody's paying my bills. Nobody's doing nothing for me. There's no reason for me to lie. When you are a poor person, the only thing you have of value is your integrity and your character. I am not a liar. I can make a mistake. I can be in error, but I'm not a liar. There's no reason for me to lie. I'm in a good mood and I get in a bad mood. That's me. I do not claim divinity. I'm not perfect. Those things I do not claim. I do not go out trying to hurt people. I do not go out trying to steal from people. I do not do that. I am many things, and I do not beat women. Just recently, I took down a video. This sister disrespected me, Sister Nepal. And I did not take it down for her sake. I took it down because that's not what I am. I don't attack sisters like that. And I really had to watch myself when I was making that video because she made me so angry, I almost crossed the line and wanted to call her out of her name. So I was able to control myself to that point. But I felt really, really disrespected. But I took the video down because that's not how I roll. Because I love these. I love these. And I'm going to work with these. The sisters, the reason why I can talk to you right now is because all my life, women have helped me. It was a white lady judge that set me free. The white man wanted me locked up, and the white woman set me free. And it was the sisters that gave me comfort while I was locked up. When I was a young boy, it was the sisters, not the young men, not the boys. It was the sisters that always came to my aid when a bully was messing with me. It was a few brothers. I remember my brother, Terry Willis, may he rest in peace. My brother Terry was good to me. May he rest in peace. And it was another brother, Cornell West. See, I don't forget people that's been good to me. Cornell kept a lot of them suckers from messing with me. I don't know if Brother Cornell is still living, but the last time I remember, Brother Cornell was in prison. Now that was back in the in the late 70s, early 80s, something like that. So yeah, I felt bad about that. So for this woman to come out here and tell a lie, I mistreated her, it's a lie. Why are you lying? Why do you lie? She says that I'm lost and I'm plagiarizing the reality's temple on earth. Who am I plagiarizing? Do you hear me say? This comes from, well, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach, Marcus Garvey teach, Noble Drew Ali teach. Who am I plagiarizing? I will quote from Marcus Garvey. I will quote from Elijah Muhammad. I'll quote from the Bible and the Quran. Who am I plagiarizing? Where did the Mississippi campaign come from? Who did I steal that from? Who am I plagiarizing the Mississippi campaign from? No, it's original. You're the plagiarist. You're the one following behind somebody else. Allah, the Holy Quran. Allah never came to you. You didn't write no Quran. You the plagiarist. You the copycat. You're not original. You want to be an Arab, an Americanized Arab. You want to live in the desert. She took care of me. See, when I met this woman, I was at a very low point in my life. And I was going through some problems with my family members. And I said to myself, I don't have nothing to lose. Why not, like the audio shows, the woman was very, very nice at first. And she knew that I was in a down spiral. I was at a low point in my life. So she tried to take advantage of that. She's going to be a little snake and try to make me hate my family. like cult members do, like these cult folks do. They want to divide you, get you away from your family so they can control you. So she's a snake whispering in my ear, yeah, your sister ain't no good. Your mama did this and your uncle this. I wouldn't go for it. Look, I don't know you like that. I know my sister, brothers, my cousin, and all my family, all my life. I don't know who the hell you are, lady. You're not going to split just because we're going through some stuff, and that's how family do. We have our ups and our downs. I'm not going to let you come between me and my sisters, my brother, my mother, my uncles, and whoever. I'm not letting you do that. Who the hell are you? I don't trust you like that. I never was married to this woman. It was a fake marriage. Like you see on YouTube, I got all these wives and this is my wife. It was a fake marriage. I'm not going to put myself in a position to be connected to somebody I just met. I really don't know like that. So she says that I have the technical know-how to do something to her computer. It was a Facebook page, and I made the Facebook page. I had the password, and I blocked her out of the page. It was for her, but when she started tripping, I blocked her out, so she didn't have access. It was a page that I made. That's why I know the password and everything about it. And I blocked her out of it. It was my page. Her daughter, she treated her daughter like dirt. Her daughter was trying to go to college and improve herself, and her daughter got the money to buy a car, and she made her daughter put another daughter's name on the title, and the other daughter had nothing to do with the car. So she would have some kind of means to control the car. And the daughter wanted to go out and explore life. All these children was made to live in this house. They had no connection to family, no connection to friends. They was locked up in this house 24 hours a day and watch whatever was on YouTube, TV or whatever. And this daughter couldn't handle it no more. And the daughter ran away from home. And when I broke off with this dingbat, being an adult, this child, I forgot how old she was. She was in her 20s, I think. I think she was 20 years old, something like that. She was struggling, had a minimum wage job. She wanted to go back to school, but this mother put her utility bills and all these gas bills and phone bills in her children's name because her credit messed up. And she did that to the children. So they have bad credit. So this young girl got all these bills her mama made, getting all these bills from credit card companies she don't have nothing to do with because her mama put all this stuff in the children's name. So when I separated from this dingbat, this wicked, evil lady, she was one of the most wicked, nastiest, grittiest, selfish people I have ever known. As an adult, and even though I was doing bad myself, but as an adult, I saw this poor child struggling like that. It was cold as hell that winter. And this mother took the coat away from this young girl. She didn't have a car. She didn't have a coat. She was riding the bus in the middle of one of the worst winters the state had ever seen. I didn't have it in my heart, even though I was doing bad. I didn't have it in my heart to leave this child. She's a child. She's a child. She ain't never been out on her own. I felt bad. So I went to her and I helped her buy a car. Unfortunately, the car didn't do right. But anyway, I got the young girl together, and that's another story. But her mother did her really, really bad. The young girl was my sister. I did not see her as no lover. I did not have no intent to exploit her. I never asked her for nothing. I have not asked her for nothing till this day. I saw a young person that was struggling, and even though I was struggling, I reached out to help this child because she's a child to me. She could have actually been my daughter. And in the beginning of our relationship, that's what we had. We had a daughter-father relationship, and she called me dad. She called me father. And I enjoyed helping her. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out the way I wanted them to do, but that's another story. Now, what caused our problem? What caused our problem is this woman, just like these suckers on YouTube, Guy Nollywood Jr. and Bakari and some other suckers, they want you to be like them. Pan-African. They think they can force you to be what they think you should be. I'm not your slave. Bakari, Brother Gary, Craig, all them guys, none of them was doing nothing on their channels. They wasn't doing nothing until they came here and got to socializing and got to going. They was doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Who gave them the energy? Who gave them the example? What gave them the power to want to make videos again and open up their mouth and get active? It was me. It was me. And y'all saw it. Those of you who've been around the last 4, 5 years or whatever, you saw it happen. I don't have to lie about it. I was by myself. And then Brother Craig showed up. Then he brought that piece of trash Guy Nollywood with him. And then here come Bakari. And then here come Cool Cutter. I was by myself. And then later, Sister Noble. And then Brother Taalik. I was by myself. I was not on Brother Craig's page because he didn't have nothing going on. I wasn't, Cool Cutter met me in a truck stop. He didn't have nothing going on like that. It was me. I am the key to all of this. Your Pan-African ass. Marcus Garvey didn't get you back up on your feet. Angel Stubbing Up 7 did. Guy Nollywood Jr. He was a piece of trash following behind Craig. But let me make some points with this woman. Matter of fact, let me get some water real quick. Now let me make some points about this dingbat. She's not going to tell you that she stole at least $400 out of my safe. She wants to put on this show like she was taking care of me. She didn't do a damn thing for me. I had a lot of credit cards. I was living on credit cards. And I had about 10 grand in the bank and about $1,000 in my safe. And when I was outside shoveling the snow, this dingbat found my keys to my safe, went in my safe and stole about $400. She's not going to tell you that. I didn't find out she stole my money until I got away from her, went into my safe. Well, my money gone. But see, I understood what I was dealing with. And it's a long story. I'm not going to even, I can't really get deep into it. But she thought that she was just going to steal from me and get away with it. So what I did, I took her keys to her car. She only had one set of keys to her car. And I took it. Also, I didn't want to do it, but I stole her son. I stole her son. Her son was murdered back in the day, and I stole his ashes. And I took her son's ashes, and I took her keys, and I took off. Now, if she had done me right, I would have had no problem. I would have sent her the ashes back, and I would have sent the car keys back. But I found out she stole my money. She stole my bath towels. She stole my, I had a coat and a hat and some fancy stuff for men that a brother gave me. She stole all that. She's a thief. She talking all this love the black, just like Guy Nollywood and Bakari and all these suckers. They talk how they love black people. It was a sister next door, and she hated her guts. The sister was trying to raise her family as a single mother, just like she was. She hated that woman's guts. I asked her, "You so blackety black? That's a black woman you hate." Because it's certain things she don't like what the woman do. Why don't you talk to her about it? Because the woman parked on the street where she think her car need to be. It's a public street. First come, first serve. If the neighbors have an understanding, that's cool. It's a public street. You don't have no parking spot. If you want a parking spot, get your lazy ass up, get a job, get you a house, and park in your driveway. You're a damn welfare recipient, living off your daughter's children and your children on welfare in the projects. And you hate this woman. She's a weed smoker and a drunk. Got me going to, I don't go to liquor stores. Got me we buying liquor in the liquor store. I don't drink liquor. I don't drink beer. What I got here? Here's my SNIFFY can. It's empty. That's my SNIFFY can when I do SNIFFY. I don't drink. It's a can that I got. I don't drink. I don't smoke weed. Never have. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do crack. Never have. I don't do that stuff. She do. We run around her going to the liquor store. I'm not used to buying no liquor. And I can prove what I say because I got it on my credit card. My credit card company could easily go during that time and show where I bought liquor. I don't buy liquor. Haven't bought no liquor ever since. You will see that I'm making purchases at a liquor store. I don't drink, never have. She's a liar. She lied to me about her age. She was more than 10 years older than me. She lied to me about her weight. And those things I didn't even give a damn about. I didn't care. Why you have to lie? She weighed over 300 pounds. She would not get on a scale. What you shame of? I already can tell you weigh about 300 pounds. Don't have to get on a scale. She told me she was the only child. She has a lot of siblings. She said her mother was a Muslim and her father was a Muslim, which come to find out her father was a corrupt Muslim. He run around killing people. That's what she told me. Hiding in bushes, killing folks in the drug game, but he a Muslim. And y'all done heard these stories before. She said her father was in the drug gang, running around, killing people, doing drugs, assalamu alaikum with a bow tie. That's not nothing new. This is what was going on in the Nation of Islam, and she's bearing witness to it. This is what she told me. Hook me up to a lie detector test. That's what she told me. And if it's a lie, you lied to me, lady. I'm telling you what you told me. And she said her mother was an MGT in the Nation. That's a lie. Her mother always been a Christian. Her father was a Muslim, and her mother always been a Christian. And when the Nation of Islam fell, she went back to church with her mother. Back to church. She told me she was an MGT captain in Alabama somewhere, and she got into it with these sisters, and she beat sisters up. She weighed 300 pounds, and these other sisters probably was little petite, dainty little, little women, and she beat them up and was proud of it. And the captain, she was a captain, and the other officials in the temple backed her up. They backed her up, beating up a MGT, her other MGT sisters. They backed her up. She stole from her job $20,000. You a Muslim, you don't do that. That's against the Nation of Islam teaching. She was proud and almost went to jail over stealing money from her job. She pulled a gun on her daughter to show you how ratchet the relationship she had with her daughter. I met all her daughters. They don't like her. She's a tyrant. So they're going to get together for a holiday. And one of the daughters, she told the daughter, don't come here. Why I can't come here? That's my grandmother. That's my grandfather's house. Don't come here. I said so. So the girl going to come to the family get together, and this dingbat take out her pistol and threaten to shoot her own daughter. She's controlling and lazy. She ain't nothing but a welfare recipient. Laying on her ass. Her daughters are all messed up. Drug addicts, bisexuals, all kinds of messed up. And they can't take care of their children. So she got custody of all the children, and so she get all the foster care money. That's how she living. Welfare, food stamps, foster care money. What can she do for me? The only thing she did for me was take what little I got. But the main thing is she wanted me to smoke reefer with her. She wanted me to get drunk with her. And she wanted me to pretend to be a Muslim like her. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. And as you know, I reject all religion, spirituality, these Pan-African pro-blackness scholarship teaching. That's the way I've been since 2007 at least. I'm not trying to be no Muslim. I will wear a bow tie now and then. And I'll put on my FOI pin. I am not a Muslim. There are a lot of people that wear bow ties. The Nation of Islam ain't the first people on the planet that wore bow ties. Anybody can wear a bow tie. So what? So I have no problem letting you hear lies. What bothers me is the truth. And that's what messes these people up, because they need to lie on me because I didn't do a damn thing to them. You don't hurt me because it's a lie. You know it's a lie. I know it's a lie. That's why you won't take a lie detector test. That's why you show no evidence, no proof. You angry, you slept up 7, gonna be your damn slave. I don't think so. You got the wrong one, baby. Slavery over for me. I'm not looking for a slave master. And nobody here that come to this platform, we're not looking for a damn slave master. You can take that and kick rocks. But I want to bring this dingbat up because I wanted to, because it all coincides with my martyr. See, that's an old dingbat. What, 6-7 years ago. Now I want to talk about the new dingbats. Remember Michael Jackson? Motown 25. And Micah was talking about, I really enjoyed those songs. It was myself and my brothers, and including Jermaine, and those are really, really good songs. Yeah, I really like that. And but what I really like are the new songs. Rest in peace, brother Michael Jackson. We talk about the new dingbats. They never stop coming because they're looking for a slave. It ain't happening here. Look. So, let's start with the minor wackos and work our way to this major stalker. So you got somebody like Brother Bakari. And Brother Bakari puts on this show like he's Mr. Brotherhood and blah, blah, blah. Like I told you, I do not bother these people. I was on Sister Omega's channel and I was interacting with the people there. He was there. I did not say anything. And Sister Omega would bear witness. I did not say anything to this man. All of a sudden, he gonna talk about, y'all, you talking all that Mississippi stuff. Where was you? Why wasn't you helping the people in Jackson, Mississippi? They needed water. I'm like, what the hell are you talking to me for? I'm not responsible for people in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm not responsible for nobody in St. Louis. I'm not responsible for no damn body except myself. What the hell are you talking about? Well, you talking, trying to diss the Mississippi campaign. And if you understand the Mississippi campaign, they so intelligent they cannot understand simplicity. They remind me of that autistic guy from Rain Man. These wacko jackos remind me of that fella from Rain Man. He suffered from autism. He could do complex mathematics, but he couldn't do 2 + 2 is 4, 4 + 2 is 6, 8 + 2 is 10. He couldn't do simple math. Here these people are claiming to have supreme wisdom, knowledge, and research, but they don't understand simple things. Everything that I bring here to this rostrum, I bring it to you as simple as I can get. And they don't understand. The Mississippi campaign is not about the state of Mississippi, you dingbat, you Warris-looking idiot. It's not about the state of Mississippi. You don't hear it. You can't comprehend. You don't understand. And you don't want to understand because you're living in the past some damn where. So I'm not bothering this chump. And so he attacked me. I fire right back at him. And I don't know why you attack me because you know you're not going to win. You call me names. Let's do this. Let's rock and roll. I bet you I can name call and I can make mockery and degrade better than you can. I bet you I can. So Sister Omega, she noticed what's going on and she was like, y'all brothers, stop it. Stop it. Don't do that. Why don't you come to my channel with your crap? Now, he came to our channel. He came through the when we was having Soul Liberation Day. He passed by and said hi or whatever. Did I jump on him? Did I block you? What did I do to you? Nothing. But these people are so full of hatred because they want you to be a slave like them. They want you to be like them. I don't want to be like you. You stupid. You don't think for yourself. You just a wanderer. You have no plan. You have no vision. You have no goal. You have nothing. You just a ragged ass dog that's scavenging, going from dump to dump. That's what you are. You want us to be like you. So I'm on Brother Gary's. It's very difficult to call these losers brother. I said brother because that's what I'm used to saying. I've been doing it for so long. So Bakari is on Gary's channel yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yeah, last night. Bakari is on there. And I made a video last night about my experience. But let me further tell you what happened. Because as far as I know, the video is up. I don't have to lie about nothing. You can go, I believe the recent video is still up on Cuckoo Cutter's channel. Now, I'm coming to this man's channel. And his topic is cryptocurrency. That's what they're talking about, cryptocurrency. Now, if you're talking about cryptocurrency, what does that have to do with Angel Snuff Num 7? What does that have to do with Sister Noble? They talking about me, Sister Noble. Me and Sister Noble is on your mind, and you talking about cryptocurrency. So, and they telling lies about me as far as that's concerned. So I wanted to express myself, and I joined the live stream. And Gary, he put on this show like he's still not hurt. But he is. He's still hurt. And see, that's another thing about these men, so-called men. They very emotional. They hurt real easy. Do you know the back and forth? What I said to Brother Maurice and Maurice said to me, all that stuff? Do you understand that? What went between me and Brother Maurice? And where do you find Brother Maurice? He's right there with me. Soul Liberation Day. That's where he's at. Because I'm not emotional like that. Maurice used to be emotional like that. And contrary to popular belief, he is growing. He's not the same person he was. He's trying to mature and go into and see things differently. He's not stuck like them. That's why when I was laying in the hospital, Maurice reached out. Maurice reached out. After all this stuff, Maurice reached out. After all this stuff, he said, if I ever take control of a city, I want you there with me because you're the reason why I'm here. Gary told me when I got sick, I'm going to donate to your medical fund. When he got mad, he didn't give me a dime. Still haven't gave me a dime. Because he mad. Oh, you make me mad. The hell with that snuff. No. Now, Gary do this. Because he mad. If I tell you, brother twin, if I tell you, brother soul, brother, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. Just because I get mad. Hey, what's up there, brother Snow Daddy? I'm not going to get angry just because I get angry at you. I told you I'm going to help you in your time of need. Because I'm a man of my word. So even though we get angry at each other, I told you, Deacon, I'm going to help you. I'll still be mad, but I'm going to still send you help because I said I'm going to do that. He has no character. He has no integrity. Still think like a child because he spent time doing this. And he don't even follow his own advice. Work on yourself. You still chugging this down. You still doing the same stuff that got you in trouble. You don't take your own advice. You have no respect for others. You think, even though you don't say it, you think people are supposed to bow down to you too. You just like Gary. I mean, you just like Bakari and God. That's why y'all all get along. Y'all all suckers until you get mad at each other. And it's just a matter of time when all that's going to fall apart because all of them are fake. Bakari hold his tongue because he don't want to get Gary angry. Guy hold his tongue. He don't want to get Bakari too angry. Their friendship is fake. I don't want that. I don't do that. I say what I want to say. That's a stressful life trying to do that. I want the deacons to say to Angel Snub Number 7 anything they want. I went back and forth with Deacon Soul Brother a few weeks ago or whatever. I'm not getting all upset over that. He didn't get all upset over that. You see where he at? Because we're not emotional like that. It ain't that damn serious. Because we understand what is more important in this whole situation. Nobody tripping. But you're dealing with emotional guys. They want to be leaders. They want followers. They want somebody to give them praise. They want somebody to put a breast in their mouth and so they can suckle. They want to be cuddled. They want praise and honor. Deacon said we had fun. That's all it was. We had fun going back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a damn? And the deacon didn't skip a beat. He never said, I'm mad at you. And then he disappeared for 2 or 3 weeks. He didn't do that. I'm mad. Snuppernopolis told me this and that. He didn't do that. He stayed on point. The hell with you, Snup. This truth, this platform is beyond you. You're just the one running your mouth. The deacon didn't miss a beat. That's why I know. That's how you know when you got men behind you. That's chump stuff. How you gonna react when something for real drops down? You can't handle the little chump crap, wimpy mess. What is the reason, Bakari? Why did you have to mess with me on that sister's platform? You're not blocked. I enjoyed my Kentucky Fried Chicken. I sure did. I had a coupon too. I got 2. I got 2 for the price of 1. But I want to ask Bakari, you throwing a dish shot at me, what does that prove? On another sister's channel, Sister Omega, woo! Sister Omega Courtney is one of the most beautiful, spirited people I have ever known. She's really, really nice. She's really, really sincere. She has a good heart. And when I first went back and forth with Sister Omega, I had a little disagreement thing with her. But she was always nice, always clean-spirited, humble. That's the way. And here you are on this sister's page with your nonsense. You should be shaming yourself. But these folks are so full with hate. They want to show that they better. That's what it is. You think you better than Angel Snub 7. You're not. You're not even close. And that's what you don't like because you know you're not close. So I'm on Brother Gary's channel. And Bakari, I want to learn about cryptocurrency. And you got all these suckers in his chat room that hate Angel Snub 7. I've never done nothing to these people. I don't even know who they are. They know me. I have no idea who these suckers are. Faceless troll. You got one sucker call himself Philippine Japan or some crap. A Negro from Japan, from the Philippines. I don't know what the hell, what's up with him. He trying to make mockery of somebody. And he's supposed to be a young person. And he got a picture, I guess he's not ashamed of. He's a young person, and his hairline go way up here. I'm like, what the hell is that? You need to invest in cryptocurrency so that you can get a hair transplant. Put your damn hairline where it belongs. Crazy stuff. You got the nerve to come over here and try to make mockery of somebody? Here I am, old and sick, and can probably outrun most of these youngsters. Probably can. And I'm old and sick. Hell, a few years ago, I know I could outrun you. Y'all youngsters, you look healthy, but you ain't made out of nothing. You can't take nothing. You lift all, look, I done seen these youngsters lift all these weights. They go to the gym. They lifting weights and look at me, look at my biceps. So my car got stranded in front of a gym. You got all these macho guys running around with the big muscles. And I needed some help pushing my car to the side of the street. Don't you know that I was doing better by myself than these big muscle guys coming? They got all these muscles, but really don't have no strength. I remember Alquan, he got upset because I guess I threatened him. Oh, you wouldn't hit me. I'm 7'4" and I got muscles. I'm a very threatening. Alquan, and I know Alquan watching too. Alquan, you do not scare me. I was a bodyguard for Minister Louis Farrakhan. I was trained to take your big happy ass out. I was trained to hit you in your chest to cause you to have a heart attack. Break your penis open. Break your damn bones in one shot. It's still there. I'll hurt you. When I was in my martial arts class, my teacher used to throw me around like a rag doll because he said in a real fight, they're going to hurt you. Let me show you. I want y'all to try this. Get some water, put it in a pot, set it on top of the eye, and put your hands in it. Let's see how much. Can you keep your hands in that water till it start boiling? That's what we used to do. We used to hit sand. Build your hands up. I'm used to pain. And I was growing up, my mother didn't take us to no doctors. I cut my knee all the way down to the bone. I didn't even cry. My mama grabbed some alcohol, threw it on there, wrapped it up with some rags, and I took my happy ass to school. My pain threshold is really, really high. When I had surgery, I didn't even really feel no pain. You gonna tell me you think I'm supposed to be scared of you? Only thing I have to do is get close enough to hit you one time. Your eye, your throat, your ears, your heart, you're gone. And I love to hit men between their legs. I have yet to see a man that won't fall when they get hit between the legs. I love hitting you between your legs. No more babies for you. No more sex for you. Your best bet is to get a gun. That's your best bet. Like you scare somebody. You would hit me and I'd knock the hell out of you. These people don't know me. You really don't. I try to be nice. I try to stay composed. Because black people ain't my enemy. I want to save that for the enemy. But you want to be stupid? You want to keep bothering me? Think that you're going to put your hands on me? You got another thing coming. It's not going to happen. Yes, I will knock you out. I can break your neck. I know the chokehold. I will choke you out. The same brother that was training the Los Angeles Police Department on chokeholds, one of his students was teaching us how to choke your ass out. I choke you out. I know how to break your neck real fast. You got me messed up. But you're not my enemy. But if you want to go that way, no problem. Stay the hell away from me. So Gary, hold on a second here. So Gary, I'm trying to, and you can go see the video. I don't have to lie. The video speaks for itself. I'm trying to show Gary peace, and this man keep cutting me off, won't let me talk, because what he got to say is more important. This is my channel. I cut people off on my channel. I will not be coming to your channel, sir, no more. You and your idiots. All these self-righteous, high and mighty, know-it-all idiots. And your cryptocurrency. Your feel-good garbage. Because that's all it is. So Gary let these people talk about me and disrespect me. Now, some of you don't like Maurice. And that's fine. Because of what has happened in the past. And that's good. You have the right to be that way. But out of respect for me, you don't bother Maurice. You don't come into the chat room and Maurice do this and Maurice said that, blah, blah. I have not seen not one comment since Brother Maurice was here on Soul Liberation Day. Brother Maurice was here. We just had a one-on-one. Nobody, not one. And some people have told me, I don't trust that Maurice. But you don't bother Maurice and you don't put nothing nasty in the comment section out of respect for me. Because Maurice is our guest. And you don't bother Maurice. But I am on his channel. He says I'm a guest. And he's allowing all these misfits, all these nerds to bother me. So what does that tell us about him? Well, this is the way, I'm keeping it real. This is the way I do. No, you're a damn fool. No, that actually, you enjoy that. Because you using them, because you still haven't got over of what went down in the past. You can't let go of the damn past. Because y'all emotional. You said this about my dog. You said this about my can of beer. You said this about my truck. Don't talk about my truck. You can't get over it. So no, you putting on this show like you got over it, but you using these clowns. They doing what you really want to do because you haven't got over it. You and Bakari and Guy, y'all some emotional flunkies. Pitiful, pathetic ass men. That's why you can't get along with me, because I'm a man here. Not the best, not the greatest. I'm a man. You can ask the state of Missouri. So I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all suckers, because y'all fake. You frauds. Gary want to sit on the platform like he's Mr. Know-It-All, some kind of God. Still flexing the same attitude, the same stank attitude that he had back in 2009. Know-It-All. And he went to college and he studied that sucker psychiatry. Psychiatry is the easiest degree that you can get. And nobody respects it. It's a pseudoscience. Psychology is a pseudoscience. The same thing that you talk about Isaiah, you blame him, talk about his scholarship is pseudo. Your crap is pseudo also. And he reminds me of those guys from In Living Color. Well, you see, brother, the euphemism comes from the scientificism, which out of the yoke of colonialism, it brings us the atrocity of the vagina. Oh, did I say vagina? I mean Manalgia. From the Tokyo to the sands of Galilee, but the Quran did not make it from there because the Bible skipped over the River Jordan. My brother, excuse me, my brother, I sort of got mixed up. Not the River Jordan, but the Mississippi River, which is M-I, crooked letter I, I-I-P-P, crooked L-I. That's the way Gary be sounding to me. He want to sound smart and intellectual, like some kind of scholar. Man, ain't nobody impressed by that stuff. It ain't even that serious. Bunch of losers. Ain't nobody caring about what you talking about. I could care less. Where apparently somebody care about what I'm talking about. That's why you have subscribers, sir. When people care about what you're talking about, you get subscribers. So apparently somebody care about what I'm talking about. Hey, who is that? 6699. How you doing? These bunch of losers. They just losers. The only thing Gary want to be is a comfortable slave. Only thing he want to do is let this trucking company take all his life away from him. And then when he get a break, he get drunk. And that's it. That's his life. He don't care about nothing except how to live comfortable in this madness. Also, Gary is biracial. So I don't even expect him to really understand our dilemma because he's caught in a trap of biracialism because he's a black man, I guess, but he's also a Filipino Asian man. So he got to try to be diverse. He can't be loyal to one side. And that's the problem with a lot of mulatto type people. And that's their prerogative. But don't you come here and try to drag us down because your ass confused. Take your confused ass, go to Wall Street somewhere and buy you some cryptocurrency or something. Don't try to come here like you want to be part of this and you're not. All these emotional guys. Well, the way you talking, you sound emotional. I am emotional. I'm emotional because I'm dealing with people that's losers. Y'all idiots. And it's frustrating. And it makes me emotional because you refuse to develop into your potential. That's why I'm emotional. You want to stay a child and think like a child and live in the past. What happened 5,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, 600, what Marcus Garvey did, what W.E.B. did, what Booker T. Washington, who cares about this? Over. What did you learn from the past? They still stuck. Bakari, all his lies thing. Marcus Garvey said, Marcus Garvey dead. God in Nollywood, Marcus Garvey is dead. He been dead a long damn time. He been dead longer than you have been alive. And you still quoting that man. If he was alive, you would not even support him. If he was alive. I guarantee you. Because this Pan-Afrikan garbage that you're talking about is not what Marcus Garvey was teaching. It's not. It's some made up crap, and y'all putting Marcus Garvey's name on it. So let me talk about this last stalker, and we're gonna get out of here. I'm not interested in black unity with you, because you're not interested. You want somebody to be your damn slave. That's how all this stuff with Guy Nollywood kicked off. This piece of trash, this sewer rat, this leech wouldn't have a channel, wouldn't be doing nothing without me and Craig. He's nothing. He just run his mouth. Keep talking about, I'm about action. He said, my channel is about positivity. How can I'm bringing information to build the black community. How the hell is your channel dedicated to positivity and the building of the black community when all your views, the views that you get, come from talking about me and Sister Noble? That's where your views come from. Your channel do not get views unless you talk about me or Sister Noble, or who you beefing with. And your so-called black community is so sick. That's what they love. They love to see beef. I wonder what God gonna say about Angel Snub Nub today. How you doing there, GOJ? I wonder if God gonna talk about Maurice today. I wonder, they love beef. So if you know that these people love beef, why are you gonna give it to them? Because you're just like them. You're not positive. You're negative. You're evil. You're wicked and you're nasty. Nobody did a damn thing to you. When I first met your happy ass, you didn't like the way that I talk about Pan-Africanism. It's garbage as far as I'm concerned. That's my opinion. I'm not an African. I will never be no damn African. What the hell is an African? That's a continent. Don't tell me who and what I am. That's you. You be an African. Don't tell me, don't tell the people who they are. Who the hell are you? You don't run nothing. You don't control nothing. I did my research. You did your research and you got the information and you found out you was an African. No, I'm just expressing myself, GOJ. No, but these people, they do their research. These people do their research. I've been doing stuff for 35 years. I've been studying this for 25 years and all this crazy stuff. And you found out you was an African. You can't tell me who and what I am. I'm not that. I've been there, done that. I used to feel that way. I'm no longer, I don't do that no more. Respect my decision. Respect who I am. But no, they want to try to force you, think they can bully you. And so he wants to debate him and stupid ass Bakari. They want to debate me and Brother Craig. And Brother Craig is a Pan-African. But he's going to be my partner. We're going to debate dumbass Guy and dumbass Bakari. Before we can even get the debate together, they crying already. They already sobbing. So what's the sense of having a debate? You can't do nothing with me. You're going to lose. You can't even maintain your emotions. Absolutely. They identity crisis losers. Absolutely. Let's debate right now, real quick. Operation Exodus Mississippi Campaign, OEMC, is 3 years old. 3. How old is Pan-Africanism? Since the early, late 1920s, 30s. Marcus Garvey, they said, had over 1 million, over 1 million followers, right? So how long has Pan-Africanism been here? Almost 100 years, close to 80 years or something like that. My math sucks. So Pan-Africanism been around for at least 80 years. Marcus Garvey teachings. Mississippi Campaign been around 3 years with no help. Marcus Garvey had 1 million people to help him, been around for 80 years. What have you accomplished? You have accomplished no more than the Mississippi Campaign being around 3 years. And you want to debate me on Marcus Garvey? You've been around, and this also includes the Nation of Islam and a lot of this other stuff. Y'all been around for almost 100 years. You have accomplished nothing, and you think I'm supposed to sit around and let you just get away with that. You're losers. You got 80 years, over 80 years under your belt, and you have failed. Marcus Garvey is a failure. Malcolm X was a failure. Dr. King was a failure. All these people was a failure. They died under oppression. They did not win. You want to get angry at me because I'm smart enough to see this is not working. We have to try something different. Feel good like a can of beer. Nah, woo, Lord. You know how it is when you get drunk, and that's how it gets you high. The only thing a can of beer can do is get you a little high and make you go to the bathroom and take a piss. And that's all you giving the people is piss. Some damn urine. Some waste material for something that used to be edible, something that used to be drinkable, and now is feces. And that's why I can easily say to you, in all honesty, I can say that y'all full of shit. That's the bottom line. So Guy Nollywood gets angry because he does not like how I talk about Pan-Africanism. And then Sister Noble is affiliated with me. He started attacking her, and he attacked Brother Taalik. He says that Brother Taalik needs to learn how to talk. He has a speech impediment. Well, listen to Brother Guy's video. If you can stomach the foolishness. And sir, you ain't no too much better. You run around trying to get the thoughts in your head, and you sound like Porky Pig. And I'm like, how the hell can you talk about anybody? You're not no eloquent. You're not no charismatic speaker. You're not nothing like that your damn self. Who the hell you got to? And you talking that you look like a damn Arab. You don't look like no African. It's amazing to me. The people, the most light-skinned people, they the most blackety black. I've been dark-skinned all my life, and I don't find nothing special about it. But Sister Deity and him and all these light-skinned folks, all the melanin and the darkness. And if you notice, a lot of them don't even marry dark-skinned people. Now, this man has the nerve to try to make mockery of somebody. Now, if I wanted to, I saw your wife. I saw a picture of your wife and your children. If I wanted to cross that line, I would. It's not that serious. They have nothing. You talk about my mother. You told a damn lie and said that my mother had men going in and out of our house, and you lied and said that I said it. You're a damn liar. I should go ahead and cross the line and talk about your wife and children, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not like you. My mother never married no white man. My mother did not like white people, period. And she had very little interaction with Caucasian people. She did not like them. And he keeps bringing up this video about me and Brother Taalik. Taalik came to my home and visited me during Soul Liberation Day weekend. I forgot, 2019, something like that. He's my guest. I'm supposed to get him breakfast. I'm supposed to take care of my guest. You blocky brickhead idiot. Maybe they don't do that in Arabia where you come from. He's my guest. I'm supposed to have a clean bed. I'm supposed to have clean sheets, a TV. I'm supposed to take care of my guests in my home. I don't have children. This is a bachelor pad. And we act like bachelors. There is no woman here. There's no children here. And if you notice, when he talks about it, he never shows the video. Because the video shows exactly what it was. He want to try to paint somebody like they freaky. You're the one freaky. You're the one kissing a dead man, asshole. Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey. Worship the dead. Grave robber. All these people are grave robbers. Talk about dead folks. Elijah Muhammad is dead. Malcolm is dead. Dr. King is dead. Y'all dead folks worshipers and give living people hell. And so God Nollywood's latest strategy is try to divide and conquer. Like somebody really give a damn about what you're talking about. He's going to come to Sister Noble. I don't have nothing against you, sister. I don't have nothing against you. And he try to play this role. Sister Noble ain't stupid. I'm not stupid. You think that we just saying that God Nollywood is stalking us and harassing us just for the hell of it? Now, Bakari, we don't get along. Don't get along. At one time, Maurice don't get along. Have we ever made a video saying Maurice stalking me? Bakari is stalking me? Brother Gary is stalking me? No. They doing their thing, we doing our thing. But this sick sucker, who is a stalker, and he has a video on his channel, and if you try to take it down, it's too late. I already copied it. On God Nollywood Jr. channel, he's telling the story of being accused, falsely accused, of being a stalker. No, sir, you are a stalker. You continue your award-winning stalker ways. Nothing has changed. You still a damn stalker. He's going to look up on the internet. I ain't no stalker. This is what stalker mean. Sir, you charged with stalking. I've been charged with stalking. We know what the legal definition of stalking is. You are a stalker. You are a cyber stalker. And so there's not too much that he can say about me. I don't bother this dingbat. And it looks really bad for him to keep messing with Sister Noble. So all of a sudden, we ain't no enemy, sister. You all seen them videos he made about Sister Noble. Call her all out her name, all kinds of stuff. all of a sudden, he in love with Sister Noble. You my sister. You deserve protection, Sister Noble. Try to divide and conquer. But you think Sister Noble is going to shine up to you and you have hatred for me? That's another thing. Him and Brother Maurice got into it or whatever. And he came to me and told me, Angel, you was right about Maurice. I apologize. And this is what really made him hate me, is because I did not accept his apology. If you cannot apologize to Sister Noble, and if you notice in the video, he still did not apologize to Sister Noble. The only thing he said was, I don't got no problem. I don't have no beef with Sister Noble. Where's the apology? He don't offer an apology. So he offers me an apology because him and Brother Maurice got into it. And all of a sudden, I'm right about Maurice. So he tells me, and I think we did this on the phone. I think it was. I don't think it was in the comment section of video. I actually was talking to him. And he said, man, you was right about Maurice and blah, blah, blah. And he said, I apologize. And I told him, I told you I don't accept your apology. Because if you can't apologize to Sister Noble, if you can't apologize to Taalik, your apology don't mean a damn thing to me. He got angry about that. I don't give a damn. This is my crew. We together. You hurt Sister Noble, you hurt me. You hurt Taalik, you hurt me. Taalik been riding with me, and he know how crazy and wacky I can get sometimes. It don't bother him. He rides with me. So I'm going to ride with him. You're not going to talk about him. You apologize to me, you owe him an apology too. Sister Noble, I've known ever since 2009. We go back and forth and blah, blah, blah. She ride with me. She was riding with me when she was a Christian. She still ride with me. She ride with me because she know I'm real. When Sister Noble was doing bad, the only one who was helping her was reality. It wasn't Christianity. It wasn't no damn Hebrews. It wasn't Sinetta Studios. It was Angel Snubbed Upset. I ain't asked her for nothing. And I still don't ask her for nothing. Because it comes from my heart. How can I sit back and watch my sister do bad and I have the resources to help her and don't help her? I'm going to, just like I did that young girl that was the daughter of that dingbat. And she turned on me. Oh, well, that's the way things go when your mind filled up with all that blackity black pro-black garbage nonsense. I'm not going to be an African. I'm not going to advise nobody to be no African, no Pan-African. I'm not going to advise nobody to be no black Muslim or no Christian and all this religious spirituality, pro-blackness, Pan-African stuff. I'm not going to advise you to get involved in that. What has it done for us? Nothing. I don't want you to be like Gary. He's comfortable driving the country, just living a slave life, drinking a beer, petting on the head now and then, and chasing some whore down the street now and then. That's his life. He don't care about the future of his children. He damn sure don't give a damn about the future of soul country. He don't even like the word soul brothers and sisters. Because he's biracial. He has loyalty issues, loyalty conflicts. But he's going to be treated, and he looks like a black man. He looks like a soul brother. But that's his problem. I will not be, and I'll never do that again. That was very disrespectful. I didn't even have to say nothing to my audience. If any of you came to my platform, even right after I do this video, I really doubt my people, those who come to this platform, will bother you. Because we're not emotional like that. We're not childish like that. You're going to let all these suckers, and then he has StreamYard. You know how you put all the comments on the screen so everybody can see how they making mockery and being disrespectful to me. You a bozo. You a clown. God Nollywood is a clown. Bakari is a clown. Gary is a clown. All y'all clowns. And your best bet is leave me the hell alone. Go on about your business. Keep getting drunk. Keep trying to go to Africa. God Nollywood said, I'm going to Africa when I'm 50 years old. I'm 49 right now. I'm just exaggerating. I think he's like 45, 43 or whatever. Anyway, you ain't going nowhere. And then he know he's not going to go nowhere. So this is what he said. I'm going to go visit. You should have visited a long time ago. What's stopping you in Bakari? They haven't even visited. You're not going to go live there. That's a foreign place. You don't know nothing about it. Fake frauds. That's what you don't like about me. And so I say this in my conclusion. He sent a diss to Brother Maurice. Told Maurice, you following another man's dream. Ooh, how sickening are these people. Before stuff come out their mouth, do they think about what they talking about? He's saying that Brother Maurice is following another man's dream, meaning me. First of all, you clown, our people was making this move way before I was even born. They was doing this. The only thing that has happened is I'm bringing that activity up to date. Just like the brother in his book, The Devil Within, a Black Power Manifesto, Charles Blow, that's all he is doing, bringing it up to date. It's not my dream. It's our ancestors' dream. It's their progress. But you wouldn't know that because you live in ancient Kemet, Timbuktu some damn where, 5,000 years ago. We live in 2021. I don't know where the hell your Arab-looking ass live. You need to go back to Saudi Arabia and ride a camel some damn, drink you some camel juice or something. It's not Maurice. Maurice is not following my dream. That's the footsteps of his ancestors. Has nothing to do with me. It's just so. Brother Twin put the emoji of a camel in the chat room. Oh, wow. Woo. So who are you following? A dead man, Marcus Garvey. You trying to fulfill his dream. And you ain't made it to Africa yet. And he didn't make it to Africa. That's the sad thing about it. Marcus Garvey died in Europe. He did not even die in Jamaica. He did not die in Africa. He died in Europe. And you're following him. And he didn't even make it to Africa. You're the one that's following a man's dreams. And you really don't even know what you're following. It's just some Fruit Loop stuff that somebody made up, and there y'all go. Hotel Pan-Afrikan, Habari Ghani, I'm an African, I'm an Aboriginal. A whole clown circus. You a black Muslim. You want to live in the desert. And then y'all go and y'all walk around this black rock. For what? What's the it's a spiritual reason why you walk around the black rock. The rock is dead. There's no life in the rock. Do the rock talk to y'all? When y'all go to Mecca and you got to do your pilgrimage. I can't say that to save my life. When you do that and you go to Saudi Arabia, Mecca, wherever the hell it is, and you walk around this damn rock, what do this rock do for you? Do it talk to you? Don't do nothing for you. It's just a stupid rock. And it'll still be there when your happy ass dead and gone. It don't mean nothing. When you come here, I'm only interested in your life. And your life in 2021, 3021, 5021, way beyond, I'm gone. Talking about living life. To break away from enslavement once and for all. I'm not going to be your slave, Bakari. I'm not going to be your slave, Guy Nollywood Jr. And I'm not going to be a comfortable feral slave living in America just trying to make it in oppression like Gary. And so you got to escape by getting drunk, smoking pipes and that stuff that y'all do. Go buy you some cryptocurrency to make you feel like you free, because the reality is you're not. I don't care how many houses you buy. I don't care how many cars you buy. I don't care how much land you buy. You're not free. You're still under the domination of an oppressor. It's just like your dog. And you let your dog out in the backyard. And your dog is so happy just be running around. The dog is not free. He just went into a bigger place to run around. He's still a dog. He's still your pet. And when it's all said and done, Rover, Snippy, come back in the house. And there goes Rover back in his massa house. I'm not interested in being your damn slave. You want a slave? If y'all want to be a slave, then y'all need to hang out with Bakari, and they'll take you to Africa so you can be a slave to some Africans, or you can be a slave. You can be a good slave with Gary, and y'all can have barbecue and drink beer all day and belch and chase holes down the street and whatever and die, and your life is useless. You've accomplished nothing. Come on YouTube and try to sound smart. The Mississippi campaign is 3 years old. I'm going to say this to Guy Nollywood. Okay. What have you done, sir, in 3 years? Instead of talking about me and Talib and Sister Noble, why don't you make a video and show what you have done? Since the Mississippi campaign is garbage, since the Mississippi campaign is a pipe dream, show us what you have done in the last 3 years. Because Pan-African crap been around way before Mississippi campaign even come into existence. So y'all been working a long time. Show us what you have done in the last 3 years. Nothing. It's really embarrassing. It's thousands of you with that mindset. You give Pan-Africanism millions of dollars every year, and y'all don't have a pot to piss in. How dare you even have the nerve to come to me, talk, you want to debate, you want to show. You don't have nothing to show. You're only embarrassing yourself. So on that note, thank you for listening. Jot down your comments. I sure appreciate it. And I truly don't like conversations like this. But sometimes I assume that you just got to get that steam off. So Support Brother Taalik, Sister Noble. You can donate if you want. And I'm Angel 707. As Dr. Nilly's always said,
everybody join in.
as Dr. Nilly's always said, as the part, I wish us love, peace, and joy. Yeah.
Everybody singing this sweet praise. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Well, I'm talking to you, Muslim, Christian, and the Hebrew. Anything to do, we got to unite, or else we are through. Everybody singing this sweet praise. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Everybody singing this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free. They're united in Ghana, in Mali and Nigeria. All over Africa, the people are getting together. They were united in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Angola. Everywhere station will like the world over, from Cape to Cairo, one Africa. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Come on, take the night. Brothers and sisters, let us unite.